Well, it's all ready to be reinstalled. We've got the old gasket and the new gasket. They seem to be the same. Hopefully, $100 later. I'm going to reuse my head bolts because I checked them for being stretched. You know, you hold them up to a level surface and you see if all the threads touch, and they all did, so I can reuse them. I better be sure it's the right one because I can't return it. Boy, would that suck if that was the wrong one. Anyways, time to throw her back on. Got the head over there, getting all cleaned up. There, that looks a little better now. Time for the head. The head's on, it's all torqued down. 50 foot-pounds and then 90 degrees. That's what it's supposed to be too. There's all the head bolts. Time for the timing, valve cover, exhaust, fuel lines, and engine spaghetti. And then we're ready for a start. Okay, so we've got everything all assembled together. We got the timing belt back on. It's all tensioned. We got all the lifters put on. Everything's all back together. We're going for our first start. We're leaving the valve cover off just so we can see if something goes wrong. So here we go. Oh shit. No, but we got bad compression though. The compression. Yeah, but the compression's bad though. Okay, try again. We still got bad compression. I think we have to adjust those lifters. Because on cylinder number 3, the valve lash adjusters are broken. Where the hell are they now? There's this one here. We have to adjust these. We have to make sure the valves are opening and closing at the right time. Well, at least we got the timing right. Okay, we're going for take 2. Trying to start this engine. I've set all the valve lash adjusters to 0 lash, which means it's just barely touching the valve springs. So we shouldn't have any valves being compressed. And I did rotate the engine to do that. So there was no pressure on the lifters when I did adjust them. So now we're going to go for our first start, or our second start. The first time I didn't run very good. So let's hope we've got full compression now. Oh my god! I think we've got full compression. I don't know about you, but that sounded perfect. The only problem is some of the spark plugs weren't hooked up. I think I'm going to put that mass airflow sensor back on. Maybe it'll run perfect. Oh my god. Sweet! Okay, so this big ass thing right here is the mass airflow sensor, and if it's not hooked up, the engine won't run properly. So I'm going to hook it up and it should run fine. Okay, I've now got the spark plugs unhooked so I can just hear it crank by itself. Here we go. What the hell? Damn it, battery connection. Okay, take 4, whatever the hell you want to call it. Oh, I guess the spark plug was hitting. That sounds perfect. Compression sounds just right. Oh my god, guys, we're in luck. There, that's kind of hooked up. The only thing that I couldn't get hooked up was my PCV valve because the valve cover's off and that thingy. So hopefully it'll still be okay to run, you know, because it does affect the fuel mixture. Let's just see. I might have to put the valve cover on. Spark plugs are on, so it should start. Uh-oh. Okay, well, it is running on all cylinders. Shit, we're gonna have lots of smoke with all that oil flying everywhere. Oh my god! It's fixed! Sweet! Okay, so now I've got the valve cover back on. I've also taken that thing off again. Started it up. And then I realized my heater core lines that, you know, my lower rad hose, my heater core lines, my water temperature sensor, that was leaking. So that gasket is toast. And a whole head gasket set for this whole car was $350, and I didn't want to pay that. So I had to get some high temperature silicone stuff. So I'm gonna put it on there and hope that that's gonna work. And then pretty much that's it, other than the manifold bolts and the other fact that I can't even really move this car with the door that's still hanging there, so I gotta get that either taken off or put back on somehow. We have a little visitor here to come see us. He flew into my garage and tried to escape through my window. Bit of a failed attempt. He's still alive. Just a little shooken up. I think he might be dying.